Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kelly Oubre.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now Golden State's starting five. Podziemski out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Santos in at the four-man position. And for the Jazz, Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Jackson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the center position. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Reeves. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Collier. Fires for three. That one no good. Checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's MP. On the wing, Thompson. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a tie ball game.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
To the inside, Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
On the wing, Thompson. And here's MP
Bang.
for three. Drops in the tray. And the second All-Star selection for MP. He's making a habit of this.
It's one habit he's not keen to break. And with his devotion to the work, it's reasonable to expect more of the same. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The three from
Bang.
MP. And the Warriors, another three.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
And it's Collier missing. And Reeves has got the ball here for Golden State. MP finds Thompson. This one for three. McGinnis' shot is off. Utah trailing here. Here's Jackson. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Jackson's got 6.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
MP
Bang.
from deep three-point land. Sinks the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Collier, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thompson outside for three. And the Warriors, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Nice ball movement by Utah. And that one, good. Collier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Back to MP.
Bang.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
To the middle, here's Kessler. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP passes to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here is Markkanen. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and is averaging more than 17 points a game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kelly Oubre out there with Butler. And it's McGinnis. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Moody in at the 2.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Sensabaugh, no good. Warriors leading by 6. MP kicks to Oubre. The 3 from MP.
Bang!
That shot off the mark. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So lets it go from deep. The shot by Clayton, no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. MP's good from way out there.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
There's a screen by Achua. The offensive rebound. The layup off target. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. MP, no good.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
That was a complete lapse of judgment.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Oklahoma City was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Jackson with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sensabaugh. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in broad fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Bang!
From deep three-point land. And the Warriors, another 3.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Filipowski with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Jackson from long range. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
Bailey passes to Jackson. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Bang!
MP way outside from beyond the arc and then some. Guinness has got 30 points. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. McGinnis covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. You look at the match, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they've simply been on fire lately.
Bang.
Working on 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Nurkic checked in for Golden State. Dunn comes in for Kelly Oubre. Here's Collier, covered by MP. Pass to Markkanen. Pocket 6. Collier, that's good. Collier's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bang!
MP, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Picked by Markkanen. Outside for Jackson. Misses the 3.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they
Bang.
can't afford to get lazy.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Collier. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Collier's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Butler dishes to MP.
Bang!
And good. There's another.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the 2nd place mark for most 40-point games in a year. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Bang!
Wow!
And it counts.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Jazz shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the 2nd quarter. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position. Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it anytime.
MP getting it done for the Warriors. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys, it's exhausting.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for Golden State. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it.
Right here.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been for the Warriors. Oubre's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's McGinnis in for Brandon Podziemski. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called
Bang.
hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, We could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. Jaron
Bang.
Jackson is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Kessler a screen on MP. To halt the run, and the layup good by Kessler. Kessler's got 10.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
MP fires from way
Bang.
outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Utah has got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. 6 to shoot. The Warriors pull it in. Santos has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
This is part of his development. MP will learn how to draw fouls and go get those freebies at the line.
And both free throws good for MP. Jazz have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Markkanen a screen on MP. The shot by Clayton, no good. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back over to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Clayton. No good on the 3. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Oubre kicks to MP. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 6. Latrey. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bailey. Dunn covering. Outside, Markkanen. No good with the triple.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this
Bang.
quarter in terms of scoring.
Nailed from 3-point land.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bailey passes to Kessler. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Clayton. Just 5 on the clock. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's
Bang.
right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Boy. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Dunn. Moody is out there with Nurkic. And it's McGinnis. And it's Shamet in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches
Bang.
to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the 3-point line.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor. You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Collier. Achua in the corner. Utah getting another chance here. Clayton. Another miss by Utah. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. MP, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Utah's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And here's MP
Bang.
for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. To the paint, here's Filipowski, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Dunn dishes to MP. 11 feet away. Here's Shamet. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Collier. McGinnis covering. Pass to Clayton. Now Filipowski. Now Achua. Here's Clayton. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Filipowski banked in off the glass. Filipowski's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him
Bang.
and takes it right to the rim.
A nice shot by MP.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Here's Collier with the drive. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste
Bang.
any time cutting through it.
Good on the 3-point shot. Jazz have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. There's a screen by Achua. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
MP
Bang.
way out. Oh, he got it! How in the world did that go in?
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Achua. Here's Collier. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Sends the ball, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Willis. Back to MP. Good, and the nice assist from Willis.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Pass to Clayton.
Who's watching here?
Here's Sensabaugh. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
MP fires from way outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
Here we got it!
Bang!
Wow! Let it fly! Why not?
Pass to Clayton. A 3-ball. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And some changes here for the Warriors. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Willis. And Oubre subbed in for Moody. MP way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Kessler passes to Bailey. Can they get it? He's off on that one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Dunn. MP looking around. For the 3.
Bang!
And again for 3.
MP.
You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now Bailey. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.